So for years I've been trying to find the perfect Optimus Prime toy, and really, I think most of us would agree that the MP44 is pretty much spot on, like in terms of the animation, the cartoon from the 80s, but mostly the movie. But it's so expensive. And then I found this guy, David. Yeah, he's called, let's see if I can show you, Battle David. So David is the perfect Optimus Prime for me because he's small, so you can put him anywhere pretty much, and cheap as hell. Like 60 bucks. Well, I got it from a store. Actually, it's probably like, I think it was over a year ago now. It was a store called Sir Toys, and they don't exist anymore, so that kind of sucks. I'm not sure where else to go for stuff like Transformers, but I mean, I like the box. I think the box is pretty cool. It is very small. They do have a Megatron, and I think a couple other, I think a Starscream. And I would like to get them, but now I don't know where to go, because I'm sure places like eBay would be insane for price. But this is basically a baby version of the MP44, the recent Masterpiece Optimus Prime. But it's actually better, personally. We'll look at the trailer later, because it's the trailer. We know what the trailer is. You got a little ion cannon. But yeah, the MP44, from all videos I've seen and the instructions, is very, very finicky. I've heard of and seen people like breaking parts and stuff, because especially the knees are really weird. This thing, they simplified it, but they didn't mess it up. They didn't make it worse. They actually improved it. Just the overall cab mode, like this look, because it doesn't have the like this white or silver strip around the rim here. Just like the cartoon didn't have that, which is all red, so it looks cartoon accurate. And you know what? They did a decent job with the back. The back has always been hard to do. Yeah, you gotta like the waist here. Actually, let me get the trailer out, because once we connect that to him, I mean, yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't have an Autobot symbol there. If you got stickers, which I have, I think quite a few, it's fine. I think it looks really good. But yeah, I might as well look at this at the moment. You got the opening back piece up. Oh, I didn't actually, I saw that in there. Yeah, I got all the extra stuff. You got like some hands, and you got the his axe, and extra smokestacks. Good idea, because you never know, things might break on this. So that's a good idea. It can give you some extra stuff. And the transformation is pretty decent, how they did everything. And it is still kind of complicated. Like, this is going to take a little bit, so I'm probably going to just speed through it, because you don't want to see that, really. Alright, I did want to show, look, check this out, how complicated, like, it's not super complicated, but just how different it turns from, like, truck mode to robot mode. Like, you actually have to rotate the back piece here all the way around, then you can rotate this cut, and everything kind of just, this front piece here, accordions. It's so good. Like, they did such a great job. I have no fear of this thing ever breaking, transforming. It might, but from what I've seen with the big boy, the $400, $500 one, yeah, it's kind of scary. Now that is a beautiful Optimus Prime. Everything about this thing is everything about this thing. Everything about this guy is pretty much perfect. Oh, I'm gonna get that part down. It is a little tricky in the torso, because this part here is actually a fake torso, a chest piece, and the one from the truck is right back here, right in front of his head. So I guess you could say his chest is a little puffy. I think it's fine though. I don't have much of a problem with that. It's just that it's very tight quarters in the chest, and so you have to make sure that the doors, the side and the doors, fold back and right here, while you're trying to get the side panels, which are where the wheels are tucked in. This is very MP10, where the wheels go in and then you have the side of the stomach. Everything is very compressed, and also you rotate these parts here, which have the arms, take them from back here and rotate them forward so they're more in the center. And so if you don't do all that, you're gonna have a bad time. And he's all painted pretty much. Most of them's painted, but I can't argue with the results. Like, that is very movie 86 Prime head, and I love it. And also Return of Optimus Prime. those two are like the peak of Transformers animation. Although also Call of the Primitives is really good too. That is extremely like anime, but it's also a bad story. So if we're going by good stories and good art, we're going with the movie and the Return of Optimus Prime. And also like great articulation for how big he is. He's a small guy. Like you've got pretty much any posability, and he does have like, check that out because you got this bend here. But yeah, he can like, oh, my back, and you've even got the skirts that can get out of the way, so you can get all the kicking, like and the knees are great. Like I said, I think the once again going back to the MP44, I think he has like some kind of ratchets or something, or teeth. It's awful, and even the ankles, nice tiltage. I don't think I could really complain about this guy. Even little things like tightness and quarters. Like why bother? It's so good. It's so small. It's so perfect. So we'll bring in his ion cannon. It did paint the back silver. If anything, it's a little small. Maybe a little small. It's not too bad. I mean, I might be nitpicking on that one. And we've got, let's see, we got open hands, and hey, there's a hinge in that one, so he can stop in the name of love as much as he wants. And then we've got pointing fingers. The one time he pointed, and people were like, "That's iconic. He pointed." I never really understand that one. And it's very easy to swap the hands, and we'll give him his Energon axe that he used one time. Would have been kind of useful in the movie. Just saying, choppy Megatron. But no. If anything, I wish they had painted the yellow here. No, actually I don't, because that's not anime accurate. The actual the animation, I don't think has the yellow. That's from the toy, so this is okay. There is a toy version, I'm pretty sure, which has more of a toy accurate head and paint job. So if you do like that, you can get it. And we'll bring back the trailer. Let's get out of here a little bit. So it does just like Optimus Prime trailer can do. It's got the repair drone with the little sensor array and the grabby claw, which opens up. I'm always appreciative if that thing opens up, just because sometimes it doesn't. And that happens. Don't know why, but it does. Yeah, it looks good. And it does have the little kickstand under here, which actually rotates the little end pieces of it. I guess that helps. Oh, and this as well. These ones for when it's in the normal cab, like the trailer mode, and you just have the kickstands there. Those are realistic ones, I suppose, and these ones are just to keep this from falling over. Although these on mine are tight joints, so I don't have to worry about that. And we do have the baby roller with a little painted light. Might be able to fit Microman in there, I don't know. But it does have a little thing that pops up here. Actually got like two little tabs here. I guess maybe those are like exhaust ports. And then you got that there. And I'm not 100% sure what that's for. Okay, I actually just learned something interesting from looking at the instructions. That's why instructions are important. Okay, I had forgotten this one. This adapter hole just allows you to have roller tow the cab, or not the cab, the trailer, for whatever reason. It's silly, but it's there. Other ones have done that, so I'm not really complaining. But this is a thing I didn't know about. Apparently you can unpeg the wheel section here, and then you can take this guy, and then they go together. And now he's like a mobile repair. What the hell, man? I did not know about that. I've had this for like over a year, and I had no idea that was a thing. That's kind of cool. I kind of wish it would attach to his back, because I think, if I remember correctly, the Siege Optimus Prime can do that. But hey, that's just interesting. So you can have like a little. That's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You got a little more vehicles. That's neat. I like that. So I do kind of wish there were maybe some stickers or paint here, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So this thing is amazing. Like I can't gush over it more than I think I am. And he is small, like I said. There's a 144 entry grade. He is a little smaller than that. So he might be 1/100. I have a problem with scale. I like to have all my things in scale. It's just kind of cool to have, if you could have everything on the shelf, like they show on YouTube videos where they show the scales of like mecha and stuff, and they go boom, 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 bigger, 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 planet, universe, and all that stuff. So yeah, there's also, I think, a white version, and I want to say there's another version There's probably multiple, because I'm sure there's a Nemesis Prime version, because why wouldn't you? But yeah, they milked this one, and they also have, like I said, a Megatron one, which I think they made a toy version of, and a Starscream one, which I'm sure they recolored into all the Seekers, because why wouldn't you? Yeah, it's NewAge, I believe. Let me just look at the box. Pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, NewAge. They're awesome. Like, I want more because they're small. You can get a ton on a shelf. And oh, I almost forgot. Sorry. Matrix, a little Matrix, which does come out, and it is painted like it's very nice. Little light blue in the center there. Yeah, if you can find it, don't spend a whole bunch though. Like I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be better than like $400 or $500 for that friggin' MP44, man.